Hi my friends, how you all doing? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a fresh episode of F1 Manager 2022. We are into our 5th race of Season 2 today. If you missed the 4th race, which was an absolute banger, it does have to be said, it is linked above. Make sure you go and check it out, my friends. We're going to take a look at a few things before we carry on today. Suspension design complete. Right, okay, so that's a new suspension. We'll have to take a look. And we've got some testing stuff as well. Right, we're going to take a good look at some stuff. Acceleration. From the looks of things, our car's acceleration could be improved. Right, okay, so that's good to know. Border checking in. They're happy with the leadership. Are exceeding expectations. Everyone's a winner, baby. That's the truth. Right, let's go to new project, manufacture suspension. Lovely, that's what we're going to do. We've got 11 days until the race, so we want 4. 2 would be done. If I rushed it, we'd definitely have 2, because if I do that, it's going to cost $1 million. Oh, 32 million. Okay, what do? Do I just do this and hope that we don't crash? So with the new suspension, you're going to see the low speed, high speed, and we're really going to go up again. What's the deal with rushed? Is it's like your engineers put in extra hours? Yeah, you don't get the XP though. Drastically increased cost means higher cost for faster completion but lower expertise gained. And I don't think you get any expertise gained if you do it. I want it for the next race. One of the parts is actually pretty important as well. Crucial. Oh god, it's just such an improvement, isn't it? Does improve our acceleration slightly, I think. Oh, let's just spend the money. Let's just get it done. Right, that's our new suspension. So let's, you know what we could have done? Actually, I've been an idiot there. I could have emergency done 2 and then built the other 2 at a lower cost. Yes, I got to remember that. Change. So let's car 1 and car 2 back. Right, so we've got the new suspension on. Let's just make sure we've got all the newest bits and bobs on the cars. Change. Yeah, do we need to manufacture one? Maybe we're doing that at the moment, actually. Right, okay, so we've got all that. So let's just take a look at current projects. Yeah, we are manufacturing a front wing at the minute. Underfloor design project, we've got 20 days. We want to design new parts. So anything that helps acceleration. I've just done suspension, so I don't want to do that again. Rear wing. So chassis, we've already done. So front wing and suspension, we've already done a couple of designs. Yeah, we're on FW3, we're on S3. Side pods, rear wing, chassis. Rear wing. So the side pods and the chassis, not only do they help with acceleration, but they help with engine cooling as well. Do the rear wing then, because I think we're quite a low rank on. Go to 1.5, we'll be left with 3 in this testing period. I think I could probably throw quite a bit at this. Is that going to help us a lot? Drag reduction. Yeah, look at the acceleration improve. And that's all I want. We're not going to be first in all these areas, but we can get better. But I need to leave some testing for further research and development. So yeah, let's do that. That's going to improve that. So the areas where it's a bit weak. How much we yeah, show values. I go up 3. just show that again. Get that 15th. We get that 11th and 17th, which is better than it was. That would remain 15th though. Oh, it would remain 15th anyway. Ah, so that's going to make that worse. I tell you what, we'll do that then. And that kind of makes that quite a lot better. You just change that focus. Right. How many have we got? Let's throw all of them at it. And then 42 days if we did it normal. Intense. Look at the cost difference though if you did intense. The thing with intense, what I like about it is that you gain greater car part expertise bonus. It just drives the cost up. Because it still takes 42 days. That takes 28 at a higher cost, but it means the higher cost for faster completion time at lower expertise. 2 million is a lot, and that's going to take 42 days anyway. Or do we just do this one rushed and it's done in 28 days and it's a slightly lower cost? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do that. I don't usually do that because I do like the expertise, but I've got to be honest, I think we're all right. Right, it is Miami race weekend, so we can get on with our targets and our preps. Now, last episode, if memory serves me correct, it's been a couple of days since I played the game, but if memory serves me correct, last episode we reached Q2 with both drivers. So I'm definitely going to do Q2. Finishing position. Finish the race in at least 14th position with at least one driver. So Alonso's got points in his last 2 races. I'm going to do 12th. I'm going to do 12th with at least one driver. I feel like we can do that. I really do feel like we can do that, and we're going to leave that as is. This has been more fun this season.
We're in the state of year-round summer. It's the Miami Grand Prix, and we're here in Florida at the Miami International Autodrome. The streets of Miami Gardens will come alive with the roar of racing, and the excitement is only just beginning. Spectacle is the name of the game here in Miami, with a stadium at the heart of this track. With long straights and S-bends, not unlike Suzuka's Sector 1, proper ERS management is sure to give drivers an edge towards victory. We might still be early in the season, but that doesn't mean we can sit back and relax. Everything is up for grabs, and nothing is certain at this stage. So, without further ado, let's get started.
Right, so it's obviously time for practice. It's going to be a wet session, and it's looking like we could get a wet session in qualifying as well. So that's very interesting going into this weekend. But our car parts knowledge is low again because we have just fitted a new suspension on the car for this race week. But I'm hoping that's going to give us a bit of speed. We'll be back for qualifying real soon. Well, practice has gone terribly in this session. I really struggled to get the cars set up. Alonso has shown very little pace. I got Stroll set up a bit better than Alonso, but I'm actually a bit worried now. I don't know if it was because it was a wet session. That kind of hurt me a little bit, but I've got to be honest, going into qualifying, I am a bit concerned because we didn't really show the pace and we're very much at the cut-off point. I think I need to make some alterations to Alonso's setup going into this qualifying session. Right, so here we go. I'm going to send both drivers straight out just in case we do hit some wet weather in this early part of qualifying. Because that is the last thing we need, to be honest with you, gang. Yeah, practice was a struggle. I really found it hard to get the setup balance nice. I don't know what it was about it, but both drivers really struggled as well. It wasn't just one of them. I was really struggling to get both set up. Alonso in the first session was like 17th fastest, then in the second was 11th, and then in the last was 15th. So yeah, we're going to be in that. We are definitely going to be involved in the shootout I think, for this first qualifying session. I'm just going to get it on these laps because I would like to sit on board with the drivers for the first lap and just kind of see how they're doing. Lance Stroll is officially setting the first lap of all of the drivers, and hopefully we're going to be far enough away from all of the traffic that's out there. Alonso is going to be behind someone by the looks of things on his fast lap. I think there's going to be someone in front of him. Might be a Ferrari. I think it just got out before, basically. So yeah, there is that to worry about for Alonso. Yeah, let's just speed this lap along a little bit. Purple sector, that's been undone though now, or probably by that Ferrari, to be fair. Not sure who the Ferrari is out on track, but we can tell, yeah, Leclerc. So yeah, wouldn't be surprised at all if Leclerc is setting a pretty stonking lap at the moment in that Ferrari. That is much faster than our Aston Martin. Although our Aston Martin is improved this year, it is still a faster vehicle than ours. But yeah, we are going to be seeing what sort of lap Lance Stroll is going to be sticking in. I wish what I'd have done is written down all the lap times from last year and then seeing how far we really have improved as a team and as a car. I think that would have been quite an interesting thing. Leclerc does go faster, but not by much, to be fair. And Alonso goes faster than Stroll. Actually not bad qualifying laps if you think about it. Not really too far off what he did. That's a 1:29.4. So that's quite an impressive lap from Alonso, to be fair. So let's get these cars back in. So that's a 35% chance of rain, cloudy. That's what that means. Sometimes I look at it and I go, rain? They didn't report rain, but no, that's a 35% chance basically. So let's see, a 1:28.9. Jesus, that is a quick lap by Verstappen. When you think that Leclerc's just done a 1:29, does that mean that the Red Bull is a lot quicker? Magnussen, Gasly, Latifi, and the Tsunoda and Schumacher in the Williams. I don't think any of them are going that much quicker. Gasly might in the Alpine. The other Alpine's up in 8th. I think we're going to be all right. I'm not going to send us out. I'm not going to send us out. I think we're going to be okay. This could be a mistake, but I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be through into Q2, potentially with both cars. Which is wild to be sitting here saying that, but unless some of these cars that I don't think are going to go much faster do, then I think both cars might be through. So there's 3 cars down there that I think could go faster. We're currently 6th and 10th, so yeah, I think we're going to be alright. I think we are going to be into Q2 potentially, which would be amazing.
All the way to 0.
Right, so there we go. We are to 0. We can't obviously go out anyway. We knew that. So there we go. Checkered flag. Stroll is dropping. Stroll's the one at risk. But that's it. We are through with both cars into Q2. Alonso's lap was so good. Look at the cars he is in there competing with on a 1:29. It's such a good lap. And Lance Stroll, to be fair, he was a slower 1:29, but a 1:29 was enough to get through to Q2. Right, so Q2, and it's raining, and I'm going to get them out while the intermediates are going to be good. I think that's what we're going to do. Everyone's kind of got the same idea as well. Because if it does get any heavier and we end up with a lot of rain on track, these intermediates ain't going to do much. So I'm going to get the inters out. And yeah, we're going to essentially go from there. But a wet qualifying session is very interesting, isn't it? Very, very interesting. So let's see what we can do in this session. As you can see, it is sort of up and down. Oh, yeah. Let's just speed this along. I thought we were ready for the lap then, but we are not. Looks like the rain's actually going to get heavier, so yeah, we definitely We definitely wanted to get out on track and get a lap put in, I think. Because it does look like in 3 minutes time that rain is going to get much heavier. And the wet tyre we know is not as fast as the intermediate. This is going to be a much slower lap because it's in wet conditions. I probably should have taken a look at what they expect of the session. Light rain and then cloudy, 11 minutes. And what is it, 12 minutes? No, 15 minutes. There could be a chance. Could be a chance at a dry lap at the end, but it depends how much the track dries out. Yeah, it really does depend how much the track dries out. So we'll have to wait and see. Now, we are not quickest. We are not the quickest on track. There are people setting laps in ahead of us, and as you can see, it's just double greens for both cars. So yeah, we aren't as quick in this qualifying sesh. But let's see what Alonso's going to punch in, and we will soon find out what Lance Stroll is going to punch in behind Alonso. What is it going to be? A 1:36.5. We are very close to what Verstappen just managed. And I think Stroll has done a 1:37. I think, if we were to take a look. Yeah, 1:37 and a 1:36. 1:36.6 and a 1:37. Okay. Right, so now it's just a case of keeping an eye on the conditions. And if they dry up. I don't think they're gonna. I think it paid to get out early. Just in case it does get super wet. Sainz has just gone quicker than Alonso. It's going to take some doing, I think, getting into Q3 this time. Yep, look, the rain did come down again. I'm just going to drop this off a minute. If we're looking at the track conditions now, it could dry up a bit. What are people gonna do? Doesn't take long to reconfigure the car. I just don't think it's gonna dry out. So it just won't dry out quick enough, I don't think. Look, you can see the water on the track. What are we going to do? Alonso's in that drop down zone. Is the track going to dry out before people start sending their cars back out? This is a difficult one to manage. This. Oh, there's a lot of water on the track. A lot of water on the track. 2 minutes to go in the session. It's now or never, isn't it, really? It's now or never. I don't think the track's going to dry out. Yeah, we're going to have to go for it. I think I'm just going to reconfigure Alonso. I'm going to let Stroll just drop out. Because I need to get him around. I don't think I'm going to get him around. I don't think I'm going to get him. No, I'm not. I've just looked at the time. I'm not going to get him around, am I? I've left it too late. And I've sent him out and he isn't going to get around. You know what it was? I was watching everybody else. And nobody else went out. And it was like... Oh, I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. Look, they're going to... Oh. That's on me. That is on me big time.
The time has come for these drivers to fight it out wheel to wheel. Race day has arrived.
Aston Martin did a good job during qualifying, and they're pretty much where everyone expected them to be on the grid. Now, it's up to them to defy expectations during the race itself. We saw a good effort from Alfa Romeo during qualifying. They'll be looking to improve further on their decent grid position. And the race will be taking place under blue skies. That means the teams should be able to apply their strategies without any added complications.
The Autodrome is ready for some serious action today here at the Miami Grand Prix.
Right, so let's just put qualifying behind us and get these cars set up. Look at Alonso's car setup. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to try and one-stop this race. But I want to see if I can do a one-stop that's quicker. That's essentially what I'm going to try to do. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. No, tyres are going to just go off. So, with that said, I really want to try. I really just want to try and one-stop it. If possible. But I think it's touch and go. Yeah, I don't think it is possible. So that's a one-stop strategy there. But look, that medium has to go further than it's ever needed to go. And then... So we could get quite a bit of pace out of that medium tyre. Okay. Here's a strat. Here's a strat. We'd have to really look after the hard in the middle stint, but we could go quite heavy on the medium tyre. We'd have a bit of life left in it as well. So if we wanted, we could go quite hard for 5 laps, take it easy for a couple, then go hard again. If we could get those tyres, yeah, to lap 16, then the hard tyre will just go pretty nice on. Pretty much get them to just about where they start to give out, and then we'll get on the soft. And we could probably go quite heavy on the soft for the last 10 laps. I want to start on the medium. So I might do a different strategy with Stroll. I might not bother with the soft. Just take that all away. Right. So lap 16, I think that's around about the same time. Oh, yeah, it will be around about the same time, won't it? Right, let's go lap 15 then, lap before, on the medium. Gonna properly hammer it. And then... Ooh, need to do that. We could go very aggressive. I think the soft just makes sense, doesn't it? I think the soft makes sense. But it would only be... Yeah, we do it a lap before. So... Lance Stroll is going to be a little slower, but I feel like Alonso gives us our best chance at points anyway. So that's what I'm going to do.
As the sun continues to shine, it seems like nothing can dampen the mood of excitement here at the track. Looking at Fernando Alonso here. They're starting in the bottom half of the grid today, so there's a lot of cars between them and the podium. There's Lance Stroll, down the grid. They're in the back half of the pack, so they'll need to work hard if they want a podium finish. The teams are ready to go. And this is it, the Miami Grand Prix.
We're going to be slow off the line because I forgot to put some stuff on. I'm just going to pause it. I know that wouldn't be a thing in real life, but I messed up big time by not putting all that on, basically. Right, now let's just hope it doesn't hurt us too much. Let's hope it doesn't hurt us too much. Right, so we're going hard for both drivers on that first tyre, soft on the middle stint, and quite hard again at the end. I think with Lance Stroll though, we won't be able to go as hard as it actually says on that soft tyre. We'll probably go quite lenient for 2 laps and then push on it a bit more later in the lap, basically. Is how I'm looking at it. I'm just while we're bunched up, I am
Stop
just
lifting
going to
coast.
use a bit of the fuel. So, let's see what we can do in the race, shall we? P12 and above is basically where I need at least one driver to finish. I totally forgot, by the way, that we've got bonuses, haven't we, for our drivers, and like where they finish. And obviously that's one of the reasons why our money each race has been a bit lower as well, because they've been getting a bonus every time they finish well. But look, we want them to finish well. It's not that I don't want them to. We want to be getting points.
Good job.
Lance Stroll's up to 13th. That's really good from him. Now Vettel is Alonso even. I keep calling him Vettel. I really got to stop doing that. Alonso, if he gets the job done here, then I will drop that in on neutral. I'm going to do yours on neutral. He is going to get this done. I think he is anyway. He might even get that Alpha Tauri. No, he's not. I'm going to stick it on neutral. Good driving from Alonso, though, in the early stages of this Grand Prix. He's going to have a go. He's going to have a go. He might get it done. And he is going to get it done. That is phenomenal driving. That is phenomenal driving. Get in there, Alonso. Come on. I am absolutely loving the work he is doing since he joined this team. He has been incredible for us. He really has. I know we're only in like 5 races in, but he has been so solid for this team already. Let's take a look at tyres. Yeah, as you can see, some of these drivers are going to be trying to take that tyre a bit further than we are. But I am gonna just drop in a bit standard just for a bit, because we have got to get these quite far, you know. So I am just going to drop back a little as Alonso's going to get another overtake done. He's into 8th place. Oh my God. Unbelievable driving. Unbelievable. DRS, though, is now available, and he's probably going to be under a bit of pressure. Lance Stroll's up to 12th. Very good from him as well. We're probably stopping pretty early compared to everybody else. I'm looking at the percentages on the tyres. I didn't really look at weather. I think it's going to be okay, the race. I do think it's just a dry race. It didn't say anything other than that when I was looking before. So, yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be a dry race. But yeah, let's just get into this a little. And then what I might do is just give it a couple of laps on like a bit of a softer run on the tyre. Just give it a couple. We'll get to lap 5 maybe. And then I'll up it again with the tyre and we'll like punch it a bit more. Because then we'll have 10 laps basically. But people are just going to be on a far healthier tyre than us. And that was all I was worried about. Was obviously we've got to get it quite far. But we could even potentially like push the window a little bit by looking after the tyres ever so slightly. Pace. Alonso is P6. Stroll is P10. And we are going along quite nicely. Alonso is now the front runner of like a little pack though. So he's probably going to be in control of that DRS train.
Who's running wide there?
Vettel run wide. He's down in 9th. So let's just take a look at the intervals. So he's quite close to Vettel. And then, yeah, there's 3 cars. 3 seconds away from Russell. Okay, fair enough.
Aston
Lance
Martin with a
Stroll.
great play there. They've moved up a place.
Oh, Stroll
That's
locked
a
up.
good overtake from Alpine.
Please don't say that lockup was like an accident-worthy lockup. Yes, it was. Look at that. He crashed.
Let's take a closer look. Now let's have a look. It's Lance Stroll.
Oh dear
Thank
Lord,
goodness
Lance.
Nobody else was involved.
That is
was
just such a dumb crash. Terminal damage on the front wing. Right, you're having to come in very, very early here, but we're going to have to try and make this work. Because you are absolutely shagged. We might as well just go on to standard and balance.
Box.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm happy to box.
I renewed his contract thinking he's alright. You know, he was improving when I gave him that contract, and he has given me nothing but headaches ever since. Right, we are going to have to go quite a ways on this tyre now, so I'm going to leave it on standard. So that tyre won't make it, but when we get to about lap 40, we're just going to have to go light and then get on that soft tyre at the end.
Alpine just advanced.
That's the only way I can see him even having a race, half decent race basically. We've just got to concentrate with Alonso. That's what we've got to do. So lap 16 is the one we're getting to with Alonso. I have had to drop him back on that tyre because I was looking at other people, and yeah, their tyres are so much better. But obviously they're going longer. They are going longer, but I was just thinking 50-something%. That's that he's pushed that, hasn't he? Quite hard, basically. So yeah. So I basically want to get him round until lap 15, and then I'm going to hammer it. So I just need to keep an eye where he is. He's going to be coming into lap 14 in a minute, isn't he? He's in a bit of a freeway shootout with Sainz and Ocon at the moment, which is really surprising, to be fair. The fact that he's keeping pace with those two cars is pretty incredible, because they are faster cars than ours. They are faster cars than ours. Like, we shouldn't be kidding ourselves. But he's doing very well using the DRS, and yeah, kind of just mooching along quite nicely. Like with him, he's going to be pitting very soon, going on to a very different strategy.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained
yeah, the
race
next
position.
lap, I'm probably going to go a bit aggressive on the tyres, I think, for the next lap, and then he's going to be coming in. The next lap is his optimal lap. So I'm going to go now. We're going to push that as well. Really just try and get as much out of the car as we can. Open the pit option. We're going on to that hard tyre for the middle stint.
Box.
That's the plan of action.
Yeah, box.
Just get him as far round as we can, and then we will drop a few things off as he's coming into that pit lane. So we will do it now, just so I know and I ain't got to worry too much. I feel like I am learning. I do feel like I'm learning the game. As you can see, we've pit him very early there.
Aston Martin took
So
a chance,
yeah,
and it's
going on
paid
to that
off.
hard tyre now, and let's just see what Alonso can do on that hard tyre. Worry. Stroll is up
Aston
to
Martin are moving
17.
up the field.
He's actually done all right, hasn't he, to gain those positions back. But that hard tyre, I am going to have to ease off at the end a little, probably for 5 laps or so. So there is that to consider and think about. Alonso's up to 14th. Nice. Really good from him. Up to 13th. Very good. Very good drive from both
Aston
the
Martin with a great play
guys
there.
so
They've
far.
moved up a place.
Very good drive so far. But still another like 20 odd laps to go on this tyre, so let's not get too excited just yet. And we've got people's pit windows definitely coming up, 30 odd % on the tyre. They're definitely coming up, those the pit windows, so there is that. But he's caught that pack of cars up. He has caught that pack of cars up as Alonso. He is going very well at the moment. Really, really driving a solid race. I'm going to just really kind of speed this up a bit now, because this sort of sector we're on at the minute, you know, we're on that hard tyre. This is a long old bit of the race, and it's not much exciting is going to happen, to be honest with you, at the minute. Alonso's up to... He's up to 8th. The pit stops have happened. He's going along really, really nicely. He really is. Right, I'm going to go light for now. And when they get to about the same, that's when I'm going to make Stroll go again. Stroll's up to 9th. Oh my god. Do you know what? No, let's do that. I'm not going to put Stroll on the hard. I'm going to bring Stroll in on lap 40... But no, 40 lap. I might bring him in on about lap 40 and stick him on the medium.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
That's what I might do. I'm going to change.
Car in the wall.
Oh.
Copy.
Let's see what happened there. Now watch this.
Oh, this was an overtake. It's the wrong bloody thing. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to see the crash. There's a car in the wall.
We've just had a crash on the track. Let's have a look.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to see.
Look. There we have Joe.
See that same place Stroll binned it. Same place Stroll binned it. I don't think this is a full-on safety car, so not going to affect us too much. But yeah, if we can get those tyres to about lap 40-41, I'm going to bring him in and stick him on the medium. There's no point staying on this strategy. There really isn't any point staying on this strategy. I feel like Ocon is catching Alonso a rate of knots. I'm genuinely thinking about doing the same with Alonso and sticking him on the medium. Oh, I just got to see how far he can get that tyre. Albon's run wide. I just want a points finish for Alonso. That's all I want, and I don't want to cost his race by changing too much.
Aston Martin with a great play there.
There we go. Come on, Stroll. Just keep it going, Stroll, in the middle. You're coming in soon. We've had a crash on the track. A yellow. Is this a proper yellow flag? I'm not sure if it is.
There's been a crash. Here's
Joe
the replay.
crashed.
Let's take another look. There we have
it
Joe.
looks like he's going to crash in the same place he crashed before. Yeah, he is, look.
That crash is terrible.
What is he doing? What is he doing? Right, so let's burn a little of that off. Alonso's kind of really rolling along okay. In 7th position. It's getting to that point with Lance Stroll where I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? Balance him out. Lance's tyres are pretty close, aren't they? Right. The strat this season is so different to last year. It's so different to last year. Right, so I am definitely going to bring him in this lap. So we're gonna go aggressive, and then Lance Stroll is gonna come in, hit options, medium will go 30 odd laps, and we want it to go 17. Right, confirm. Hit. We're gonna bring you in this lap. We are gonna bring you in this lap. Alonso needs to go how many more laps? About 6 more, isn't it? Something like that. Yeah, Alonso is losing those cars in front, but I'm hoping that potentially when he pits the way he does and then goes on that soft tyre, he might catch people. That's what I hope. So, Lancey Stroll, I'm going to let you go quite heavy on that tyre. Should get to the end. We'll ease you off in a few laps time, and then we'll go heavy again at the end. But yeah, I'm hoping that's going to be the most sensible pit option for you. Let's speed this up a bit. Alonso has been caught by Ocon, and there's no real surprise in that. So pit stops were just made then by people. Perez. Where's Perez? Right, he's gone on the medium. There you go. He's gone on the medium. This is interesting. Right, Alonso is gonna be going on that soft tyre very soon.
Ferrari, advance the race position.
Come on, next lap. Next lap. Next lap, and then we're coming in, Alonso. All you got to do. Yeah, this lap we're coming in. Going on that soft tyre. Right, and we're going to punch it when you come out. Yeah, it should be. That should come back. That should come back. I managed to keep Ocon behind me. That is crazy. That is actually crazy, isn't it? We're coming in now. He isn't. He's staying out, but we're going on the soft. I'm hoping this works. I really hope this works. I want points. Do this stop. Get this stop done and get it done good. 8th. Still in 8th. Still in, now in 9th. We are going to come out in 9th place on the soft tyre with 10 to go.
Looks like Aston
This is interesting.
Just gained a race position.
Just conserve. Just in case. And you're out there with cars that will definitely, potentially need to pit. Not definitely, but potentially. I don't know, actually. Come on, get it done. You're on the faster tyre by a country mile. By a country mile on a faster tyre. Here we go, Alonso. Come on. Got to get past Norris. Got to get past Norris. Got to get past Norris. Stick that into overtake. Come on, come on. Come on. Got to get it done.
Looks like there's been a lockup.
Schumacher locked up. Come on, Alonso. Got to make the most of this soft tyre, mate. There we go. He's passed. Nice. How far up the road is Ocon? I think he might be too far up the road to catch now. But this is looking like a potential points finish again, isn't it? And with 7 to go, I'm wondering if I can push Lance Stroll a bit. Because the two drivers in front of him are on pretty worn out. I've conserved that for too long. Pretty worn out hard tyres by the looks of things. But yeah, Stroll isn't finishing in the points. It's all on Alonso just not making a mistake now. So, yeah, there you go. I think this is going to be the race, to be honest with you, gang. And Alonso might be taking the fastest lap because I can't see anybody else setting a faster lap than that on the tyres that they're on. We are on the fastest tyre. Although, I said he ain't going to catch him. If we're looking up the road, he's definitely pulling him in, isn't he? He is definitely pulling Ocon, Sainz and Leclerc in. Or definitely Ocon, maybe not Sainz. I think Sainz was actually a bit too far up the road, weren't he? Yeah, so the best we can finish is 7th. But we are 8 seconds away with 4 laps to go. So Stroll's just gained a position. I think with Stroll, I'm actually going to settle him in on those tyres and we're going to look after him. If we get past Ocon and if it is a big if we were to catch Ocon and get past him, that's actually a Williams. That I thought, see, that looks like the Alpine, doesn't it? There you go. So I don't think we're going to get 7th. I don't think we are going to get 7th. No, 8th's going to be the best we can do. There's no way we're making up that amount of time. But I tell you what, on 8th place, 11th we qualified. That's a really good effort again from Alonso. He really is showing what a great driver he is for this team and in that car. I've just basically got to hope he gets it to the end now. But yeah, you can see where Ocon is. We're basically lapping the two Williams. That's what it is. So I'm going to deploy this energy actually for Alonso. Ocon is 3 seconds away all of a sudden. Okay, fair enough. 2.5 seconds Ocon is away. He's obviously had to like settle in on that tyre or something. But we've managed to catch him up. We're going to deploy it on that long straight. We are catching Ocon up. I think we are going to get past Ocon before this race is out. Let's take a look, shall we? Here we go. This is amazing. Can we get past him before the race is up? We're going to wait until we get on that long straight, and I'm going to stick this into overtake if he doesn't get past him before then. But he's going to get it done. He is going to get it done. What a drive this is from Alonso. What a drive. Come on, Alonso. Come on. I've been getting your name wrong all season. But this is quality. Stroll. Look at Stroll. He's, oh my God, 11th place. Considering he crashed, he binned it in the wall. Stroll could potentially finish 11th. Maybe 12th, because it looks like they're in a bit of a DRS train there. That's unbelievable. That is unbelievable, that, from Lance Stroll. That is a top drive. It does have to be said. I was really annoyed with him for crashing. But it just shows you, had he not crashed, he was on for points. He was definitely on for points in the race. So, another driver over the finish line. Alonso 24 seconds away from Russell. Here's what it is. We could push. We might as well push for the last lap. Let's throw all the energy at it as well.
Used energy. Yeah, okay.
Stroll 1.7 seconds away from Ricciardo. He isn't going to catch him. But it's a really good effort, though. It does have to be said, from Lance Stroll. A really good effort. And a top effort from Fernando Alonso, who continues to pick up points for this team.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Take all the pick up on the way in.
Oh, look how close Stroll was. Look how close Stroll was.
Copy that. Just take all the pick up.
Oh my God. He's so close. Is he going to get this done on the finish line? Is he going to get it done? Oh, look how close he was to points. Oh my God, it's agonising. It's agonising. That there has proved to me the importance of Lance Stroll finding some better racecraft. Had he been a bit smoother and he hadn't binned it, Lance Stroll finishes in the points. But Alonso, a 4th-place betterment at the end of the race, he is proving to be unbloody believable for us, isn't it? It really is. He's 9th in the Drivers' Championship on 15 points. Better. The same as Ocon, who was the driver that I wanted to get into the team. So there you go. That's really interesting. You got a fastest lap in that as well, so he got an extra point. Excellent stuff. And he has got us sitting 6th in the Constructors on 16 points inside the first 5 races. Incredible. Absolutely bloody incredible at the early stage of this season. Right, we've got a driver point. Let's do this before I leave today. The ability to adapt to poor weather on track. This improves the driver's acceleration and corner speed on tyres not suited. Ah, okay. I'm not all that bothered about that. I'm going to bang it on there. He is now 81 rated. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Just let's hope he can find some consistency, eh? Anyway, the next race is the Spanish Grand Prix, which is Alonso's home Grand Prix. So that is going to be very interesting. We've got lots going on at the team. 33 million in the bank. That's looking pretty good as well. This has been a real turn up for the books. I thought we would be better, but I did not expect us to be consistently in the points. Been an incredible start to the season. Join me for the next race, gang. Like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I tell you to do it all the time. And be sure to keep leaving me your comments about the series and if you're enjoying it. But until then, stay safe, stay humble, and I'll see ya real soon.